taking a little bit of time off the game. Finally found his footing back. Finally found his love and passion as we get ready for game one. These two are no strangers to each other, have gone back and forth many times, but we'll see who prevails in this next set.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting matchup with how both of these have rather large swords that can hit pretty hard, like especially when Shulk is in either Smash or Buster art. It would attack on damage so much, and then Link with how different he is. Like we see the stupid grab there coming out. The shield art might not have been the best art to go into. Was able to help Delta get some more damage off with that combo. Put him in a solid % lead.
Yeah, I want to say that's a shield art did prevent the jab lock that Deltaforce was going for, as he had him at the platform, and the mistech did kind of cost Ranger in that scenario. But nonetheless, I mean, we're still seeing a pretty even game. Both these characters tacking on. Now, one thing about, a character like Shulk, character is not as well represented, but we know what this character is capable of, and the story and the legend still goes, Shulk cheats, and it's because of the tools that is the Monado arts. We have the Smash art, you have the shield art that saves Shulk from many dangerous scenarios. You have so many tools that you can use as Shulk, but really hard to master. But Ranger is just making this character work as he gets the stock. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. Quickness coming out with the bomb.
Okay, Ranger's still able to pick that up with the F tilt on the neutral getup, but yeah, like Link players that are able to use bomb to recover really put themselves a step above the others, because as we saw there, like we were almost certain that Delta was going to die there, but that's such good recovery, able to buy him a little bit more space, although, Ranger's still able to pick it up, but yeah, it's such good presence of mind from Delta to be able to know, hey, I can still make it back.
No, yeah, I mean, it really did just blow my mind as well, because the bomb was still on the stage. He had to explode that bomb, release another bomb, and explode that one just in time. And it seemed like he was already so low in the blast zone. I thought it was it, but he did make it back. Unfortunately, he still lost his stock, but still fighting back. I mean, both these characters, what they really just want more than anything, especially a character like Link, is they want to have the spacing to throw out that boomerang, to get those arrows, to get those bomb placements going in their favor. So they can start at least playing with the amount of stage control that they want. But right now, it just seems like Ranger is not making it easy on Deltaforce, who just committed himself with SD, and it didn't even come in his favor because Shulk just cheated his way back into the stage with the shield art.
Yeah, like, Ranger is just showing that he really knows how to play this matchup against Deltaforce. Like, as you said, there are no strangers to each other. So Ranger is clearly been practicing and studying, doing his homework. And like, as we see, he's been using the speed art at the lower percents to kind of get around all of Delta's projectiles and stuff. But that smash back here, able to read the roll from ledge, that's a 3-stock coming out from Ranger.
Yeah, that was just almost played to perfection coming out from Ranger. I mean, everything and anything was called out, from the usage of the Monado arts to just knowing what move to throw out, when to throw it out. That was spaced so perfectly. That first stock, despite, Deltaforce even still making it back and getting punished with the get-up attack, yeah, like, just everything that Ranger threw out just worked out in his favor, and we are going to get a different stage layout. The first time we'll be seeing this stage in Final Destination. I don't see character swaps because these two are just specialists with their solo character. But Deltaforce has to definitely come up with a different game plan, not get too, not try to execute too hard, not try to go for the cheeky kill options as we saw earlier.
Yeah, like, he was doing, like, whenever he was throwing out the boomerangs and the arrows, like you were saying, like, Delta was able to keep Ranger out, able to tack up that damage for himself. He was just lacking those good kill setups. So I really want to see him play around those more this game to really give him the edge and send it to a game 3.
Yeah, I mean, and it's definitely more than capable of doing so. If anybody can bounce back after even one of the more underwhelming performances of Game 1, it is Deltaforce. Deltaforce is definitely not somebody you want to sleep on at any point in time. He is going to have a hard fight, though, against this character who excels in all areas of the field whenever they have that specific Monado art in hand. Right now, you see the Smash art just fading away now. But, yeah, I mean, just the spacing of Ranger this set so far has been immaculate.
Yeah, Ranger has been doing a really good job with these Monados. He's used almost every one. But yeah, that Nair coming out from Delta is going to send him off that shield art, just making his recovery just a little bit worse. And that little bit was enough to give Delta that first stock.
Yep, and that is going to be first blood going in favor of Deltaforce, who is continuing on with the rampage, tacking on a quick 63 to continue on with this lead, and it seems like he's out for vengeance, trying to tell Ranger, anything you can do, I can do better, as he's fishing for a potential 3 stock, but against a character like Shulk is not going to be an easy thing to do.
Yeah, as we see, I was gonna say Delta's been playing around the smash art a bit slower, which is good, but as we see, they're getting a bit too antsy, and the fair is going to take that. But the up B, switch the jump art is going to save him, but the nair, Delta's been playing so well off stage against Ranger this game. He's just keeping him off there for like 10 seconds at a time, but the Buster art now coming in, doing some work, and this game is right back on an even footing, I'd say.
Yeah. And that's going to still be the stock going in favor of Deltaforce, who finally gets rid of that stock despite Ranger almost bouncing back and bringing it back to an even game. But the speed art, the smash art, I should say, is just one of those tools that even though you have the lead, you have to have some kind of fear installed into yourself, because that can take your stock with the blink of an eye. But the good DI right there from holding down was Deltaforce, as he avoids getting hit with the second hit of that air slash.
The up B there from Deltaforce just barely clipping Ranger on that recovery, so crucial to saving his stock there. This is just such an intense game. Like, these players playing with no fear, and which is, I especially love to see out of Deltaforce, because coming off of a 3 stock, you really need to keep that mental fortitude, and he is showing that he's not letting that 3 stock get to his head. He's playing really well right now.
No, yeah, I mean, Deltaforce is really showing that resiliency. He's really fighting, trying to prove that that game 1 was a fluke, that it shouldn't have happened the way that it did. But I mean, keeping it pretty close right now is Ranger, who has him at the corner. You see the bomb come out, saving Deltaforce in the meantime. Good usage right there to shield immediately and avoiding the up tilt.
Delta's been doing a really great job just comboing into these grabs off of anything, like the bomb, like trying to bait a landing aerial. He's been doing a great job of getting these grabs, which Ranger is just unable to respond to. Just, and that great bomb there. Try Deltaforce. He's just doing so well reading all of Ranger's options and just really keeping him on the back foot this entire match.
Yeah, it's really just covering every single thing that Ranger would love to do. But right now, Ranger's sitting at the corner. Try to use the bomb and try to catch him before the invincibility frames ran out. But right there, it's going to be a saving grace right there for Ranger, who's still sitting at the corner. I mean, the pressure's been applied, and it seems like Deltaforce is just chilling, saying, hey, I'm going to maintain the center stage despite the shield Monado, which is going to run away real soon. But if you saw the player cam, you saw the bit of frustration coming out from Ranger, and that is going to be Deltaforce dominating in that game too.
Those like last 15 seconds where he got like the boomerang to grab, like, yeah, we're gonna see it here right now, like boomerang, arrow, grab, down throw, wait out the air dodge, kill him with the up tilt. Such clean play there coming out from Deltaforce. You love to see it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just kind of like those momentum shifts where it's just like, I'm killing it right now, but wait, let me slow down just for this one moment, because I know if he thinks that I'm gonna throw out an attack, I'm gonna force that air dodge, and I'm just gonna punish him with something that would just kill. And that was, that was the baited option, and it played out to perfection for Deltaforce, who even called out when the shield Monado ran out and was able to get that stock with ease. But now, the third game in a third different stage layout, that is going to be Town and City.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ranger is probably looking to kill off a side with a smash or a fair or anything, because we've seen Delta getting a lot of his kills off the top of the set. And while Link does have some great side kill potential, like, Shulk is just so good at killing off the side with that smash art, and he's going to be looking to exploit that with a smaller stage on the blast zone.
Definitely, and even then, this does also favor Deltaforce in the sense of the flat stage layout that we will get from time to time. I mean, we saw the way he played in FD, and if Town and City is going to be anything like this stage, going for gold right there was Deltaforce, who costed himself his own stock, as he thought he could hit him with the Nair and put him in a tech situation or even just a stock loss, but losing his own stock in that scenario.
I like the no fear coming out from Deltaforce. You know, it's just a small misplay that's going to set him a bit behind. But Ranger is sitting at 127%. Delta can very easily take this stock and put it back at an even stock game. And you know, I just don't want to see him be dissuaded from going for those plays in the future, because we've seen a lot of great offstage interaction between these two players, and that's just where the highlights of the set have been for me.
Yeah, and I really do feel like the Shield Monado has been a huge factor so far as to why Ranger's been able to live for this long. It's just so the way that he's using it. I mean, some people may question, why is he using it so early? Well, the more that he gets to exploit it, the better he's gonna have to survive. And eventually that Shield Monado does spawn back into his arsenal. And right now you see he's sitting at 160 right now and still holding on to this first stock. As he switches to the Shield Monado, he has the Shield Monado back on hand.
Nah, he's switching for Buster. He wants to start racking up his damage because he sees that Delta's not really going for any kill options, or up throw not quite going to kill. Grid switches shield art there is going to stop the bomb from killing him off the top. And Ranger is really starting to tack on this damage. Delta's got to take this stock soon before things start getting out of hand.
Yeah, getting way too many sour spot hitboxes right now is Deltaforce, who is struggling to get this stock. We've seen Ranger do this time and time again, where he lives up to 200% with a character like Shulk. I mean, it may not be something common to the human eye, but I mean, if you're Shulk, this is definitely more than doable, and you're seeing it pay off. The shield art coming in clutch. Even then, almost living up to past 240, but finally the stock taken after almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, Delta, he's going to be looking to pump on the gas pedal right now, because he's got a lot of ground to make up. And as we see, like, he's getting these grabs, he's starting to bring the percents back to even. But Ranger's just been doing such a good job playing the right smash art at the right time. Oh, he must have pressed a button there because he looked like he was going to live, but that smash bear is going to kill it. Put Delta at his winner side stock now.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate sight to see, but the way that Ranger's been really playing this matchup has been more than beyond phenomenal, trying to get that sweet spot of the second hit of forward smash, but unfortunately hits the sour spot, which pushes Ranger away further and not being able to convert off it. That definitely could have been the stock, especially with the side blast zones being the way that they are. Now, it just seems like Deltaforce is fishing for the stock. He needs to get rid of it immediately before the Shield Monado becomes another factor.
Ooh, I like the charge of the arrow there. Try to catch Ranger recovering high or early. Like, Delta, he's clearly unfazed. Like, even though he had that unfortunate misplay with the bomb earlier, he is doing his best to bring the game back in his favor, and you love to see that tenacity coming out from players.
And it seems like the only time that Deltaforce is actually trying to get in on Ranger's face is whenever the Shield Monado art is not on deck. Right now, he gets the punish because of the boomerang setup, just enough with the up tilt to get the stock, killing him from the top, and now we have an even game, Flygon.
Yeah, and as we see Delta, he's throwing out a lot of these projectiles, trying to keep space between him and Ranger. And that speed art's going to run out. That's one of Ranger's best tools to get in when Delta is throwing out all these boomerang, bombs, arrows. So, like, Delta's setting himself up for success here. But the Buster art off that grab is going to put on a lot of damage. So Ranger is sitting in a bit more of a comfortable spot now. But nobody is safe in this set, as we have seen.
Beyond comfort is Ranger, who gets the stock with the Smash Monado art. It really just goes to show you that Shulk gets away with a lot. And as he said, he had a good rhythm going right there indeed, as he just, he didn't even cheat his way through it. I mean, he lived past 200%. That's something that not many people can say. I mean, but just this was the stock that really costed Deltaforce. He went for blood right there, and it costed him his own stock because he couldn't even recover back on stage.
Yeah, we saw that bomb explode like just a bit above him there, and if he had just waited a bit longer to send the bomb off, he would have made it back. This probably would have been a much tighter game, even though it was already very tight and like down to the minute. But like, yeah, we did see that Shulk Smash Art Bear finish off the stock, which I don't think we mentioned, but that Bear was putting in a lot of work this set. Like, it was such a great spacing tool coming out from Ranger to keep Delta on the back foot on any of these aerial interactions.
Definitely, man. And guys, with that being said, if you like what you're watching, let me tell you what it is that you're watching. You guys are watching the Collision Series crew